Shalom. First, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Bakat Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Blessings to the elect. It's a very short video. I'm going to title it The Consequences of Witchcraft. Alright, that's the title for this short lesson, The Consequences of Witchcraft. And a lot of these entertainers, rappers, like the guy you see on the screen right now, who's deceased, alright, he was killed a couple of years ago. His stage name is Julio Fulio, alright. He was openly basically saying, you know, the kind of practices that he has, that he indulges in. One of his biggest selling records was called Voodoo. You know, I kid you not. The gang he belonged to was 6 Block. I kid you not. You know, but there's consequences for actions. You know, and that's the reason why, especially in that dustbin industry of the rap industry, drill music, that's the reason why the law puts them to death. You know why? Because to sign a record deal or even be involved, you know, in that kind of environment, lifestyle, okay, having that kind of lifestyle of, you know, having a record deal comes with severe consequences that you have to partake in rituals, man. Satanic rituals, you know, drinking blood, so forth. All things that are against, you know, the Heavenly Father's Son and the Word, you know, the oracles of God, which is the Bible. Okay? And he's a good example. He's deceased now. Alright? I'm going to play this, and as you can see, he's deeply into the occult. And that's what's going to happen. The Lord's going to keep making examples out of you Israelites who are rap music, you know, who sold your soul, you know, or ones that haven't, but you're promoting wickedness. The Lord's going to get rid of you, man. Okay?
Broke the oath and paid the ultimate price.
You gotta go sleep in the open casket for like 5-6 days. Yeah.
Julio Fulio got his start in 2018 when he was featured on Nadillac's song Bridge This Gap.
90s baby, 80 crack, I play with that trapping in my standards, running stats out like I'm Dion.
The following year, Julio Fulio would upload 3 songs to his SoundCloud. He would release the single Voodoo, which got him notarized by producer Zay Tovin.
I'm an Israelite, but my grandma's old. And we do voodoo, talk the head off a go.
It wasn't until rapper Young and Ace would make a...
Now I'm going to play that again. This is more proof that a lot of these niggas, so that's what they are, alright, in the rap industry, know that they're Israelites. Hear what he said in that rap song. And a lot of them do. You know, these other rappers, Kodak Blacks, come out with something saying that we're Israelites. Who else? Kendrick Lamar. Alright, what's this one? Chingy. You know, the Lord is basically using these people to get the word out about who we are. Alright? You know, so that elect can be sealed and the rest can be destroyed. Okay? That's the bottom line. This guy is actually saying in his song, I'm an Israelite, but I'm into voodoo. Alright, listen to it again.
Song called Who I Smoke, as he would diss Julio Fulio's dead cousin.
Who I smoke,
Which got him notarized by producer Zay Tovin.
I'm an Israelite, but my grandma's old. And we do voodoo, talk the head off a go.
It wasn't until rapper Young and he would release the single Voodoo, which got him notarized by producer Zay Tovin.
I'm an Israelite, but my grandma's old. And we do voodoo, talk the head off a go.
It wasn't until...
See, there you go. I'm an Israelite, but I'm into voodoo. Case closed, man. Let's continue.
Till rapper Young and Ace would make a song called Who I Smoke, as he would diss Julio Fulio's dead cousin.
Who I smoke, baby, who I smoke, Tiki.
I saw that video and I was like, yo, this is a high level of disrespect here, obviously.
Yeah.
The song banged, you know what I'm saying? But when you saw it, like, what was your initial reaction when you saw that thing?
I really wasn't, I ain't gonna care, I really wasn't mad. I was just like on some more just, cause I do the same thing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I've been making diss songs and like shit like that, so I know how they be feeling, but I really wasn't like too much pressed. I was more of mad like certain people like that was singing that part with my dead brother's names. You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't mad at the song itself. Hell no.
You were just mad at that part?
Yo, my brother's name, my dead brother's name, and it's a good song though.
Julio Fulio will retaliate by making his diss song the Youngin' A When I See You.
Not to eat on his birthday. 4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way.
Shortly after releasing this song, Julio Fulio would gain the attention of record company. But as y'all know, once you have influence and you try to remain independent, trouble is on its way.
I done met with Epic, Atlanta. I was supposed to meet with Atlanta probably like last week, a couple days ago or something like that. A lot of labels though, but it gotta make sense to me.
What was the closest? Because Gucci, I mean, I always say Gucci's probably the greatest hip hop A&R of all time.
Yeah.
Did you, like, how serious were you when it came to maybe getting with Gucci or QC?
I wanted to sign a Gucci so bad, bro, but it just, not to put the prices out there, I just couldn't sign for 100,000. Like, that's not.
100,000 was the deal.
Yeah, 100,000, and I'm like, I got that times motherfucking in my bank account. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And jury, I'm plus up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah.
It was a respectful decline.
Yeah, but I still assigned some, but it just gotta make sense, a lot more sense. Or even if we do like a collab or feature or whatever makes sense.
One-off album or something.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it just gotta make sense. But as far as a full-on artist deal, me signing to you for 100, hell nah.
No, that's crazy.
Julio Fulio would dodge the Grim Reaper outside his mother's house.
Before I even got to the hospital, like after I stopped hearing the shot, I got to another stop sign and I busted right and I stopped. I tried to hop out. I hopped out the car and I couldn't like use both of my feet. I fell straight to the ground and I crawled behind the car. When I crawled behind this car, I'm like, what the f? I think my foot, bro. I got hit in the foot. So I get up, I walk to the house I pulled to. I don't even know them from a can of paint, but I could see through the window. It's a nigga sitting on the couch. I don't know if he watching TV. What the f he doing? I'm banging on his door like, hey, help! I need help, like I'm shot type. And I'm hitting this little door ring type, the little doorbell. He ain't come to the door, so I had to hop back to the car and drive to the hospital after that.
By 2022, Julio Fulio would be fed up with the music industry as he decided to break the oath. He would go on numerous podcasts and discuss the inner deal of his religious practice.
They're getting closer, saying say on one shooter out of.
New feels good.
I have a problem right now. I'm running low on data. I have no idea where I am. I don't speak the language.
But nah, Fulio, just some out, man. Just stay out of Jacksonville for a little bit, man. For real, just I know you a ass man. You gonna do what you do, but as a nigga, I with you. So I just want to, you know what I'm saying? We need to do this again next year.
Yeah, that's love, bro. I'm gonna be here for sure. I ain't gonna know it. I'm a demigod, man. You can't get me.
Where'd you get the demigod thing from?
Kratos. Bro, I play a lot of games and watch a lot of movies.
Stranger Things, they be saying that shit too.
Kratos, man, I'm a demigod. They can't get me.
There's some fucking kids movie that my kid watches. Maui or Moana or some shit.
Yeah. Moana.
Yeah, they don't tell it.
The Rock does the voice. And one of the songs, he's like, yeah. I'm a demigod.
Yeah, though, I'm straight. I'm gonna be safe for sure.
Nah, for sure, man.
All right, Fulio.
What's been like your craziest voodoo session?
That's something you can't really speak about.
Oh,
you
okay.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta go to Florida and just, you know what I'm saying? It's certain stuff there how you do, like you sleep in the graveyard for like 3 days, 4 days to a week. Drink chicken, like animal blood. It's different stuff though, like, you know.
Did you actually sleep in a graveyard for 3 days?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, it's like a rituals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you could be in a religion and still practice voodoo?
I wouldn't say that, but something like that, yeah. Something like that.
So like with the rituals and shit, like, cause you know, I really, where I'm from, this ain't really common, so I really don't understand it. Like, what do motherfuckers be doing? Like, is it like spells and shit? Like an example type.
It be shit like, you gotta go sleep in an open casket for like 5-6 days.
Yeah.
Like, it's like just dumb like shit you gotta go through. Like, okay, you want a bitch to be f***ed up about you, take her hair, give it like, and she'll just
You know what I'm saying? Just witchcraft, some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So have you seen like somebody do I don't know if you want to call it a spell or ritual, and then you actually see like it work?
Mm-hmm.
After the higher ups caught wind of Julio Fulio spilling the beans on the inner deal, his days would be numbered. On June 23rd, 2024, Julio Fulio would meet his demise. He would attend a party as the woman he was accompanied with would give out his location.
Tampa police are trying to track down whoever killed Jacksonville rapper Charles Jones, better known by his stage name, Julio Fulio. That deadly shooting happened just before 5 this morning in a parking lot at the Holiday Inn on East Fowler Avenue. The rapper's attorney says his client was ambushed. And tonight, 10 Tampa Bay's Nick Volturo explains why Tampa police are asking for the public's help to find the killer.
4 people were shot in total as a result of this.
A Jacksonville attorney confirmed to us the victim is 26-year-old Charles Jones, better known as Julio Fulio. The attorney says Jones was in Tampa celebrating his 26th birthday when he was reportedly ambushed in the parking lot.
We are working to learn what led up to the shooting, motive. You can see behind me a lot of officers are here. They are talking with witnesses. They are looking for video.
With the help of technology in 2024, they were able to catch the suspects involved in Julio Fulio's murder. The woman who was accused of setting up Julio Fulio would take the stand. I don't know about y'all, but for her to go from a conspiracy to murder to a manslaughter charge kind of has some sketchy industry details to it.
Did you know that Charles Jones was going to die on June 23rd of 2024?
No, I did not.
Did you have any involvement in Charles Jones's murder?
No, I did not.
Did anyone tell you anything about a plot to kill Charles Jones when you went to Tampa?
No, they didn't.
Shortly after, Julio Fulio's mother would confirm that them people put a hit on her.
Them people was determined my son. Whether we're gonna be in Tampa or Jacksonville, they wasn't something they just thought about that day. It's something that been going on or whatever. So this day right here, they saying, okay, let's go. We can't catch him in Jacksonville. We can't catch him here or whatever. Let's go. We know he's gonna be here or whatever. So he wasn't running. Yeah, cause he was in the city.
Let me know what y'all think. Did Julio Fulio have to pay the price for revealing the secrets of the industry, or was he just caught up in too much beef? Leave your comments below.
See? Well, he was caught up in too much beef, but also he admitted from his own mouth that he was practicing witchcraft. You know? I don't know about, the whole industry thing, but he was a danger, alright, to other Israelites, man. Alright, he was a satanic influencer. Alright, the more you allow and promote behavior like that, it spreads like a cancer. Alright, that's why the Lord had to put him to death. And he's going to do that a lot more with our people, man. Who are sorcerers and witches, warlocks, casting spells. I mean, this guy, you saw the clip of the rival gang talking about making a song, Who I Smoked. And they named his brother. It wasn't his cousin, it was his brother. Alright? They're mocking him. But then he goes in retaliation, and has a picture of 3 of the rival gang members, 3 friends, 2 of them were brothers, who went out on a birthday, to some Japanese restaurant, and came out, and they killed him in a drive-by shooting, and then they mocked it. So this back and forth of, these drill rappers and entertainers, and they're there to influence the youth. They want to get rid of us, basically. And that's another vehicle, to get rid of as many Israelites as possible, So they're spreading witchcraft, and they're not going to get away with it. All right? The Heavenly Father is going to deal with them, and He has dealt with them sternly. Look at what happened to Julio Fulio. Proper clout, man, going on TV talking about voodoo and biting heads off chickens, and sleeping in a graveyard. Outrageous, man. Alright? This is Deuteronomy 18:10. There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire. Alright? What does that mean? Because our people are worshipping deities like Molech. Yeah, you know, it's sacrifice for children. You know, and put them in the fire. Okay? So this is a commandment against that. Or that use of divination, witchcraft. Or an observer of times, like your bullshit tarot reading and what's it called? Your star sign, all that bullshit. Or an enchanter, or a witch, it's 11, or a charmer, or a consulter of familiar spirits, or wizard, or necromancer. You know? He fitted the bill. And the ones of our people that are doing that, you're going to have the same fate as him, death, if you're lucky. Verse 12, for all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord. And because of these abominations, the Lord thy power, alright, doeth drive them out from thee. Okay? So anyone that's doing that wickedness, the Lord has to drive them out. Alright? Put them to death. You know why? If he allows them to be on the earth for long and long, they're going to start corrupting others. Alright? So make an example out of them, put them to death. Okay? And that's what the Lord's going to do. And that was a good example. Alright? Leviticus 20 and 27. A man also, or woman, or women, that have a familiar spirit, or that is a wizard, shall surely be put to death. They shall stone them with stones. Their blood shall be upon them. Alright? That's in the law. Alright? Now we're in a wicked society. you know. So we can't enforce that law. Okay? And even if we was back in our homeland and we had the law, statute, commandments, alright, we would back when we had it, did we keep them? No, we didn't. We didn't keep them. That's why we're in the mess we are now. So what sense does it make, to start dabbling in this witchcraft? So being a wizard, alright, tarot reading cards, voodoo, outrageous, man. Alright. So a man also, or woman that have familiar spirits, or that is a wizard, shall surely be put to death. Okay, that's what's happening. The Lord has to get rid of them because, as I said, if you have a platform, wickedness like that, when you speak about it, it's going to influence. It's going to influence others, to do the same thing. All right. So the Lord has to thin the herd, man, by getting rid of you witches, and warlocks. You had your run, you had your fun, and in that video, he clearly knew that he was an Israelite. He said it. I'm an Israelite, but I bite heads of chickens. Outrageous, man. I mean, why would you? What is going on in your mind, to even think to reveal that? It's outrageous, man. This is Revelations 21:8. All right, but the fearful and unbelieving, if you do that wickedness, you're unbelieving. All right, and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers, which they are, okay, people like him, and any one of our people, that are partaking in voodoo and stuff like that. Really, if you ain't in this truth, man, all right, you don't worship Yahweh Hashem Yahshua in spirit and truth. All right, you ain't. All right, and warmongers and sorcerers. That's what Julio was, and idolaters. The ones of you that you have these public holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas. You spend it, your money on it. You sit down, because you believe in it. That's of the world. So therefore, you ain't gonna be a part of the kingdom of heaven. Celebrating Easter, madness, man. So you're an idolater, and all liars shall have their part in the lake, which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. So, all right, and what is that second death? When parts of the world, and America in particular, get destroyed by nuclear missiles. Okay, so that's how grave the consequence is. all right, for doing, you know, all this witchcraft. All right, so you've been warned, and that's our job, man, to warn you of these things, give you prime examples like we did with this rapper, you know. Okay, so listen, I'll leave it at that. I pray you're edified. Stay on the right track, man. Okay, you know, we don't want to be like this guy and others like him, because the only thing that's waiting for them is death, and possibly what, the second death. All right, burning. All right, in those nuclear missiles. That's how grave the consequences for doing this sin. All right, so I pray you're edified. To the next lesson. Shalom.